that's in the way. So you can see, I haven't got my banner up either. Give me 2 seconds. You get to see my fabulous outfit. Going out for lunch today too. There we go. See the magic of video, of TV. Hello, welcome. So, as I always do when I go live or when I'm presenting or speaking, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm coming to you from today. I'm on the Gold Coast, Queensland in Australia, and I pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. I am on the lands of the Bundjalung people who are from the Yugambeh language region, and I pay I honour and respect their ongoing commitment to the lands, waterways and skies. Good morning, it is Wednesday. Hello, today is webinar day. So if you haven't already, register for the webinar. It's tonight. We're going to be talking about how to write a bio. Who has trouble writing about themselves? Who struggles with writing about themselves? I think a lot of people do. You know, even sometimes I can tell you how to write about someone else, but when it comes to writing about me, it can be challenging. You know, we know too much. We know too much about ourselves. We don't know where to start. So I actually have a structure for that, and I share that process in the webinar. So we're going to be going live on the webinar. It's 7 p.m. in Sydney, and it's 6 p.m. in Queensland, and it's going to be in Perth. I think it's like 4 p.m. Okay, I have it written down. You can register via the link in my bio on Instagram. You'll see posts on LinkedIn. King, can we just add the webinar link? I might be able to find it myself. We want to add that in. I'm just going to add that underneath so people can register if they would like to. But yeah, links in my bio, and it's day 2 of 8. Got a lot going on this week, so we're going to keep moving. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to shuffle. We might actually have Leslie jump on in a little bit, my gorgeous client. But if we can't, we're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to talk about what is in Module 2 of the How to Live and Love Your Brand course. So I'm just going to add that in there in the com. King, just add that in the chat. Hi there, Beck. So what we're talking about today is what's in Module 2 of the Live and Love Your Brand course. So how to live and love your brand, what does that mean? It means loving you, loving yourself, and living in line with who you are. Being aligned with your values, being aligned with the person that you want to be, and showing up and sharing that with the world. So when we are in alignment and we're living the way that what is best for us, I mean, if you want to say authentically, that is a great word, overused, but great word. If you are living authentically, you're going to attract the audience that you want. You're going to call in and magnetically, thank you, King, that's the webinar link if you want to register. Oh, actually, no, my bad, that's the course link. I mean, head on over to the course, that's awesome. That is the course link. We want the webinar link, so we'll just add that in, my bad. Webinar link is here, so there we go. That's the course link, yep, and we'll add the webinar link as well. So when you are in line with your values, when you're feeling the most you're going to attract the people that you want into your life, the work that you want, the opportunities that you want. And I think sometimes the question is, I get people say, is personal brand only for people who are running businesses or want to be thought leaders or who want to be influencers or have a public profile? No, everyone has a personal brand. You have a personal brand already. You're just maybe not in control of the story. So if you want to attract opportunities at work, if you want to be put forward for positions, like I even used the example of my husband last night. I was doing a masterclass, and sometimes he says, oh, there's people at work and they get all these opportunities, or, you know, well, I just do my good job. I'm really good at my work, and they'll see that and they'll recognize it. No, they won't. They won't. You need to tell people how wonderful you are. You need to show people what you want. Tell people what you want. Show up with everything. That's what's going to get you to where you want to go. So if you don't tell people, well, I would like this opportunity, I'd like to be a speaker, I would like to have 15 women come and join this program. If you don't tell people, how will they know? If you don't tell people who you are or what you do. One of my gorgeous clients, Leisha, she said, it's amazing what happens when you go to a room and you tell people who you are and what you do. like literally some people are like, hi, and then they talk about all these other things and they don't actually say who they are, how they help, how they serve, what they want to be doing, what they want to be working on. They're like, oh, well, I guess I could do this or that. And it's like, but what do you want? What do you really want? What do you, like, as a Spice Girl said, what do you really, really want? So we're going to do module 2 today. We're going to talk about, so module 2 is all about getting to know you, getting to know yourself again. And so this is kind of like the biggest breakthrough module, I guess, for people. They think it's probably a bit, I don't know, they're like, sure, I know myself, but like, when do you ask yourself these big questions? I have a personal brand questionnaire that is included in this, and in that questionnaire you get the opportunity to really dig into who you are. Ask yourself questions like, what is my ideal lifestyle? What do I want in 5 years? Where am I going? Who do I like working with? What didn't I like about the work that I do? What do I want to do in my spare time? Who do I want to be spending time with? What would people say about me if I asked them? And people don't ask. We did a really scary but fun exercise last night, and I think I might have talked about it yesterday, but I'll talk about it again. And that's the 3 words exercise. So that's 3 words to describe you. You can write them in the comments if you'd like. 3 words to describe you. What if somebody asked you today, what are 3 words to describe you? What would you say? For me, it's passionate, professional, and lovely. I think that gives a pretty good representation of me. I'm definitely passionate. I'm professional. I do a great job. I am brilliant at what I do. I'll say that. And I show up with that. And I am lovely. I'm consistently lovely. Sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I'm grumpy. Sometimes a bit moody. But generally, I aim to be lovely. And these words are aspirational. They're the best words you could have to describe yourself. And they should be positive words, you know. Sometimes I get people saying, I'm tired, I'm loud, and I'm, I don't know, hardworking or something. It's like, really, do we have to use those words? I mean, tired and is not a state of who you are. That's a state of being. It's like a current feeling. It's not how you are all the time. So we want to make sure those words really describe you. Anyway, that's all the work that we dig into. So we do getting to know you. And one of the first steps in that is a bit of an easier one, and that's personality tests. I love who does personality tests? Have you ever done a personality test? I love them. This is part of a personality test that I did. It was Sacred Money Archetypes with Denise Duffield-Thomas. These are the 8 money profiles, so I always remember who they are. And it really told you about your money personality and profile and how you have relationships with money. It was brilliant. You can still do it. Denise Duffield-Thomas, Sacred Money Archetypes. One of the ones that I most recommend is the 16 Personalities test. That is amazing. It's really cute. It's got really great descriptions, and I've had my clients go, oh my gosh, I've never had myself be so well described. So it's kind of like the Myers-Briggs type, personality tests. Some people do strengths tests. I've done the strengths. I've got my strengths on the wall. I'm an activator, positivity, woo! And communication and input, they're my strengths. That doesn't mean much when you just say it, but when you dig in, the thing is, what we do with these tests as well, you don't just do it and then leave it. And I had a client recently we did this with, and he loved it. You don't just do the test and then, go, okay, cool. You have to read the results. You have to look into it. You have to see what resonates with you and what doesn't. What does it say about you? These tests can give you the words that you don't have to describe yourself. The other one that I love is the fruit test. It's done by Lynn Scanella, who is an amazing speaker, presenter, and facilitator. But she's also created these fruit personalities. And there's apple, mango, lime, banana. Can you guess which one I am? I'm a mango. Once you read the mango, you'll be like, oh, of course she's a mango. I'm a mango apple. So go and do that test. It's really fun. It's really cute. But it's a great way to then communicate with people, and you can speak in your language. So me and my friend will talk and we'll be like, oh, you're being so apple right now. Or, oh, stop being such a banana. Or, oh, yes, bring out your mango. We talk like that. It's really fun. But the reason behind this is that sometimes like I said, it's hard to find the words to describe you. So these kind of get into like your subconscious, and you answer from a different place, and then it tells you more about yourself than you would be able to just tell me off from scratch. So the next thing we do is that personal brand questionnaire. It's quite a detailed form, but that's the thing, you know, if you want to show up more, you've got to do the work. If you want to show up truly as yourself, you've got to understand who you are. You've got to know your story. And that means digging in a little bit. And I'm doing this groundwork, this knowing who you are, being clear on that, and then practicing your message and putting it out there. That's how you get great content that people go, wow, I want to talk to that person. It's how you get photos that really show who you are. Wow, we don't start at the logo. We don't start at the brand colors. We don't start at the photos. We don't start at the video. You know, I had a client the other day as well. They started with the video. They got me in to literally be the voice of the video. So it wanted me to be the brand voice, which was lovely. And I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. I can be a voice actor. So what are you saying? Like, who are you? What's the message? And they couldn't really answer. And I was like, well, there's something else that I can do for you, and that's your key messaging. And we can do that work and dig in and understand your brand. And I'd actually really only do it if we do that work, because that's what I recommend. And it's been quite a deep dive process, but it's been amazing to do that. And now they're just feeling it. They're feeling their brand. They're getting clear, hey, Beck. And they're understanding how to communicate who they are and who they want to talk to and who they want to be attracting. And then that can grow from there. So that's the work that we do. When we're clear on who we are, we know who we're talking to as well. Thank you so much. Woohoo! So getting into that place can also be challenging. So I've got an exercise that we do, and it's called the I Am exercise. It's really simple. I've shared it before. I think I shared it on a reel. I'll share it again. It's where you put on some music, put on a timer, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Just clear the decks. And you write on a piece of paper, write with your hand, it's better than typing, I am. And then just see where it goes. And it might start with, I am Emma. I am tired. I am thinking this is a silly exercise. I am worried about work. I am excited for this launch. I am able to do hard things. I am awesome. I am strong. I am confident. I am intelligent. Like, and it just goes from there. Or sometimes it starts with I am, and then it becomes a paragraph and a sentence, and it's just a way to journal. But generally it might start a bit there and it ends up really positive, because you get into this place of digging deeper, and it's amazing what you can do in 5 minutes. But saying I am is really powerful. And I heard this the other day and I love it, and I'm trying to do it myself too. You don't introduce yourself with my name is. You introduce yourself as I am. I am Emma, and I am a personal branding coach, and I am here to help women show up more. Do you see? Like, amazing, right? So then we do the finding the words to describe yourself. So that's 3 words that I talked about. And then we start looking into your values, and I have a way to do that. Like, has anyone ever done your values? It's quite, you're like, yeah, I know my values. And it's like, well, it's all well and good, but do you actually live your values? Do you check in with your values? Like, I write my values on the wall, you know, and sometimes your values don't have to be, people are like, oh, my values are family and kindness and world peace. Like, that's what everyone wants you to have. But one of my values is not family. I love my family and I'm close to my family. I love my friends, but they're not my value. My values help me to show up for my family. That's how I interpret it. So one of your strong values might be justice, or it might be integrity, which is one of mine. It might be wealth. Wealth means a lot to me. It's not because I want to be reigning in money, but wealth means that I can create the freedom in the life that I want. Wealth means abundance. Wealth means wealth of knowledge, wealth of health, wealth means a lot to me. But if I have wealth, I know I can do more. A strong foundation. And that's why I'm building the life that I want to build. Adventure is also one of my values. If this is an adventure, this launch is an adventure. It doesn't mean just climbing mountains. It's like, how can I have adventure in my day-to-day life? That's what, when you are truly in line with your values, if something's out of alignment, if something's rubbing up against my integrity, I can just go, no, that's not for me. So we need to get really clear on that and do the exercise. So that's a really fun one to do. And then we start talking about brand audit, which is module 3. So I'll give a little introduction in module 2. We just start to dabble in that. But here's the thing. doing the How to Live and Love Your Brand course with me, the live coaching, means that you get the support as you go through these modules. So you can go through them self-paced. I have one of my gorgeous clients, Lauren. She said, I love the group and it was great to meet some people and I jumped on the calls a couple times, but actually she loved just setting aside a couple of weekends and just really smashing through the course, really digging in, getting deep, working through every exercise. I knew she was because she was commenting on the platform. I use Kajabi, it's awesome. It's really easy to follow. You get little ticks complete every time you go through, which is really, really lovely. And she was going through the course. I could see that she was doing that, and that was really wonderful. By the way, if you're here and you're watching, please add questions or comments. I would love that. Welcome you on LinkedIn as well. I'm on Instagram and I'm on LinkedIn to ask questions or to make comments. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I loved seeing somebody go through it at their own pace as well. So I made it so that you could totally do this on your own, run through it, get a lot of value. But sometimes it's really nice. I know that I learn well by talking, obviously. I learn well by having somebody to bounce off and to collaborate with and to check in with and that sort of thing. That's what works for me. So if that's for you, I'm calling in 15 amazing women to join me in the How to Live and Love Your Brand course. The link is in the bio. The link is on LinkedIn. We've got it there in the comments. You'll be seeing me posting it a lot. Go and check out the page, see what it's all about, and book in a call. I'm happy to chat if this is right for you. But I really think that this getting to know you piece is so important. It's something that my clients often don't think that they need. They just want to jump to creating content and to making plan and to, how do I build my speaker profile and how do I get articles printed and how do I get asked to be an expert. Well, you have to know what you want. You have to know how to describe yourself. You have to know how to explain that. You have to know who you want to be talking to. So that's why we go through the brand audit to understand how you're showing up. Like, are you even doing the things that you need to be doing in order to build that brand? What is out there already in the world about you? What's it saying about you? We do that in module 3. And then in module 4, we talk about target audience or ideal client, whatever you want to say. Who are the people that you want to be talking to? Who are the people that you want to be working with? For me, I know there's 3 types of people. There's the people who are, and I know them because I've been them. They are the people who are work, all work, striving, driving, working like mad, and not taking time out to enjoy the life that they're creating. They're not thinking about the life, they're just thinking about business and work and the hustle. And I can help to reconnect to that. What do you want from life? And we can bring back in the things that give you passion, enjoyment, fulfillment. So it doesn't have to be work. You can really love your work and you can, I work, I love it. I enjoy my work, but I also enjoy my life. And you can run your business with ease and grace. I learned that. You can run your business with ease and grace and you can enjoy the life you're creating now. The other type of person that I'm working with are the people who give everything to everyone else. They're all about everyone else, love everyone else. They can put everyone else forward. I know this because I can be this person too. They can cheer on everyone else. But when it comes to them and to talking about themselves, to saying things about themselves, can't do it. It's overwhelming, it's daunting. They don't know how to put themselves forward or how to put themselves first. And then putting yourself first, choosing you, does not mean that you don't care and love for others. But if you're not okay, if your cup is not full to the point of overflowing, how can you serve others? How can you support others? So that's why I run retreats. That's why I run these gorgeous photo shoot days, because it's the chance to put yourself forward. The reason I run this course is so that you get the chance to work on you, not on the business. Like, the business will come if you work on you. If you're working on you, if you're rising up as you, because people are going to connect with you and they want to talk to you, and then you go, yeah, I run a business, or yes, I'm great at this job. But first and foremost, we connect as people. So you're going to put yourself first, the person first. And the third type of person I work with, again, I know this person well, is the person who's hiding and suppressing themselves and minimizing themselves. So you're either hiding behind the business, you're hiding behind roles and titles, and you're also saying, I'll give that person a turn. And this is probably because as a child, you were told that you were a show-off or a bit too much. or a bit too loud, or a bit too sparkly. And like, this makes me almost emotional. That happened to me. So I now know I didn't mean to get emotional. I know that when I show up, when people see me, the right people are going to see me who need my help. And if I don't show up and I don't share this message, then other women can't do that either. And I had the privilege of working with incredible women who have these amazing stories, who are doing wonderful work, and they are just hidden. They're hidden. They're not out there. They're doing their work in a silo. They're putting everyone else before them and going, no, it's their turn, I should share it, you know. But it's okay to shine your light. It's okay to sparkle. It's actually necessary. If you want to sell, you've got to show up. If you want to have people, to work with people and to do what you love and to share your passion, you have to offer people. You know, last year I went to some of my clients and I said, I've created my other program, Lovely Brand Builders. And I said, I've created this program because I want to do more. I want to have more support as a follow-up to this gorgeous course. And they said, thank you for asking me. Thank you for offering me. I was waiting for you to offer something to me. People are waiting to work with you. They want to work with you. They just don't know how. They don't know that you do it. Even talking to another business colleague the other day who you would think is everywhere. You see her everywhere. She's doing some amazing stuff. But people don't know some of the services that she offers because she's not saying it. And I'm guilty of the same. That's why I'm launching this week. I'm practicing what I preach. I wasn't telling people how they could work with me. And in the Live and Love Your Brand course, that's where you get to work with me. That's where you get all of my genius. All of it. You get my PR, my marketing, my social media, my copywriting. You get 13 years of business experience rolled up and packaged into a gorgeous bundle. You get it all. I give you my systems and processes. I have a social media content calendar that is absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't know about Mylan and King, my VAs who think that, but it's amazing. It's the reason I'm able to put out the amount of content I put out is because I have a structure. My podcast calendar, we put out my podcast today. While I was live, my podcast went up because we have a process, because we have a system, because I have a team of support, because I've invested in myself as well. But I teach you how to do that. How do you bring people in? How do you get the support in your business so that you can continue to grow? How do you get the support to make you feel amazing? Go and get your hair done, getting a stylist, finding a photographer, getting a graphic designer, getting a writer who can help you with those words. But you can't go to those people and just expect them to make it all happen for you. You have to do the work first to know who you are and what you want to say and who you want to connect with. That's my job. That's what I help you with. I bring out the best you can be. I help you shine. I help you show up. And I'm so excited and passionate about it. Like, so emotional today. Because this is the work. This is important work. This is important for you to feel this way. The light that is coming from the women that I'm working with now, the way that they're showing up, the way that they're able to stand in their power and to really, truly love themselves and to choose themselves and put themselves forward. The people that are choosing to come on my retreat, the people who choose to invest in this program, I'm so proud of them. And you have to choose to invest in you and choose you and put yourself forward. So I hope that you will choose you. I hope that you will choose me to be your coach, to be your personal brand coach, to help you build, to help you grow, to help you shine and help you show up more. The course is live now. It's open for 8 days, 7 days. The card is open, so 7 days you have a chance to come and join me for live coaching. I have a private group. I have a Facebook group that you can learn more. You can follow me here on Instagram. We can keep connecting. But if this is coming, like, triggering for you, if this is coming something up that you know that it's your time, that you can be doing more, that you can attract more, that you can give more, then absolutely register for the course. Jump on the webinar tonight. You can see me in action talking about how to write a bio. I'm going to jump on later with Jade from Small Business Growth Club. I'm grateful for everyone for listening and watching, and I welcome your questions and your comments and your feedback in the comments. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I hope I get to see you soon somewhere around. Bye.